here. Welcome to another episode of the Thirsty Nerds podcast.
And
we are
unredacted, by the way.
Unredacted.
Unredacted.
You know what? Maybe I'll just make the thumbnail just like a black.
Hit the wrong one.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. I know.
But it worked.
No, it worked actually for that.
It worked.
That was a good.
More than you know.
For this cold open, absolutely.
Yes.
So we're here to talk about everything from comics, films, and video games. But today is a special kind of episode. All right, we don't have shit on the board. We're just throwing shit
Nah,
out the
man,
wall.
no. We have something on the board, okay?
We do.
Yeah.
We reserved a whole episode
Exactly.
to talk about the greatest
Christmas
film
movie?
achievement of all time.
The greatest Christmas movie of all time.
One of the greatest Christmas movies of all time that didn't have a single piece of snow.
Yeah.
But it had ash.
I hate the fact I wanted
And
to go. Yeah, titties.
Like gamey ass. Like it was still ass.
Gamey.
But I'm like,
Yeah,
Jesus.
there was cheeks.
was
There's a little- I
okay.
saw he made
Alright.
sure like, okay, hey, up it up.
Little
Yeah.
bit. Lift this time.
What have I missed? The one that I don't go to and there's ass.
There's a lot of zoom ins. Yeah, like
Oh.
this one.
Yeah, man.
There's some angles where it's like, okay, I'm starting to see the
I'm like, that's a nipple.
They had,
There's a
they
little
had
cup there
underboob.
now.
We had whole
under
boob.
We had a whole boob. We had
Like it was covered
Yeah,
in
we
ash.
had Navi nipple.
Yeah, we
What?
had not some Navi
They
nipple.
put the nip.
This
Yeah.
is as close as he's ever gotten. I swear, next movie we're getting Navi dong.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know what a dong is.
No, we can't. We can't.
We can only hope.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only so far you can get. I'm just saying.
Because
No,
the
not-
act of intimacy isn't so intimate no more.
Well, unless they do this, they do that.
Yeah.
They're messing with these. That whole thing was
We're gonna get into it eventually though. We got some little stuff to get to beforehand, just to like pad it out a little.
Yeah, little padded out
Yeah.
James Cameron.
And the only thing that actually is Christmas related today is the Christmas beer I bought.
yay.
Santa Claus by Fat Orange Cat.
Did we do this before?
We've done Fat Orange Cat,
Oh,
but
Fat
it's
Orange
like I think we did like an IPA. This is a imperial stout with cinnamon buns.
I cannot escape.
It fits fantastic to the topic of conversation today, which is cinnamon Navi buns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Spicy
Little
novel.
spice. Yeah, there you go. A little
spicy.
fire and ash.
Yeah, firing the ass.
Because there is no real brown in this movie at all.
What's a brown?
You pointed that out to me, and I could not stop laughing.
I can't
for 5 minutes.
He was
I was like,
hysterical.
there damn sure isn't
Nah.
one black person
No.
in this entire
all these motherfuckers
production.
with dreads on and not a single nigga. All these motherfuckers with dreads.
Because they're all Navi in James
First of all,
Cameron's mind.
the only person there's only two people. Anyway, we're gonna get into it later on. But like, yeah, I got things.
But before that, we wanted to talk about a couple trailers that kind of make circles. I want to start with the one that was on everybody's topic a few week ago was Street Fighter.
Yes, Street Fighter.
Fighter.
The Street Fighter teaser
Are y'all ready?
premiered on.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah, this. You know what
Yeah.
this gives me? I was gonna say this off the pod, but I figured I'd save it. This gives me Balls of Fire feel. That Christopher Walken movie.
Balls
when-
of
Balls of Fury.
Fury.
Balls of Fury.
Balls of
yes.
Fury. Yeah, the table
yeah.
tennis
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah. This gives me Balls of Fury vibes.
I'm not against that actually.
This has the potential to give me like Shaolin soccer.
I
That
think.
too, yeah.
I think.
Hey, hold on. Let's take
I said potential. More likely, it's gonna give me what is that shit called? Super fans.
this shit's not even giving Cobra Kai to me. Actually.
I have to say, like, ever since the animated Street Fighter films, where they took it like not a little bit more seriously and everything, that had been my vision of like what a Street Fighter film could be. You know, if you remember like the Street Fighter 2 animated film.
Yeah, the
What
one
are you
that,
doing?
The one that they
Those
showed.
movies are. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know
Shut
why.
up.
I know why you liked it. It was
Yeah.
Chun-Li ass.
Yeah, it was. It's Chun-Li ass, and also it was real funny.
It
Like,
was also that classic ending where
yeah, the
Ryu is walking on the street and then Bison somehow gets a semi from somewhere.
and
And Ryu does a cliffhanger kick towards the truck as if he's going to.
not just a kick. A
Thank you.
kick.
Thank you for bringing it down to earth because he said the realism.
Look,
Yeah.
no, it was because it was made by manga studios and stuff. It was like it was still had that silliness because of Street Fighter, but like the animation made it feel a lot more serious.
Yeah,
but like
I get what he's trying to say. There.
yeah, But like I'm
Like it was on the rails, kind of.
oh yeah.
Like they respected
mean-
it a little.
I mean, we don't know what rails this is going to be on.
We do.
It could be on.
No.
I feel like there's
mean
clear
you
indicator.
know?
I feel like there are clear indicators that
Like what? I think Roman Reigns looks great.
This
Sure.
this teaser came during the Game Awards and everything. It was a surprise. It was actually pretty a fun reveal. It was like
It's the best Blanca.
no,
That's the best Blanca we've ever had.
the only Blanca we've ever
let's
had.
see it in motion.
Are you
No, we had a Blanca.
disrespecting Buddy from the first Street Fighter movie?
Oh yeah, that was
He did that.
He
Fake
did
fan.
He did that.
Yeah,
Fake fan.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to take that from him.
Squawk.
And I haven't seen him move, so I don't know. Just as far as from first viewing, I'll say, despite a few casting choices that are leading me to believe that this movie's
Say
going to
his
be
name.
it's not just one person. It's actually like
his
3
name.
people. But
I think Cody Rhodes' guy was perfect.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, sure. I mean, that seems to make a little bit of sense. But
I think Jason Momoa is perfect as Blanca.
we haven't
perfect.
seen him in motion. We don't know what it
I
looks
saw
like.
him I saw Blanca with a beard. That was a first.
I think Buddy who's Zangief, he's looking the part.
I mean, as
He's
long as
literally-
you get a large enough white man, I feel like anybody can really do that. And,
This
and
is-
for this case, sure.
This is the best cosplay I've seen.
This is definitely. Don't let me.
The cosplay budget.
Yes,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
it's
probably
top
this
of
is like the
budget.
sexiest a Street Fighter movie has ever looked. Like there are a couple of people who are pretty much 1-to-1 to me.
That Elf Rote was tough, man.
Yeah.
He didn't deserve that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little tough. I think the movie's not gonna be very good in terms of.
He
like,
better quesadilla bomb.
they're probably not gonna do as good as story as far as the first one. The first one probably takes a cake. It was ahead of its time, and
paid.
you know what I mean? It was ahead of its time. It was stupid enough, and they haven't done enough with the story to where everything's weird and they're chasing like boxes that turn you into
the Street Fighter.
demons or
Demon
space,
Lands, yeah.
whatever the fuck they did later on.
Yeah.
But the story's not too wacky at the time. It was. I don't think they're going to do better than that in terms of the story, but it looks great.
No, it looks like it's
It
gonna
was
be
wacky back then too.
No, wacky,
no,
but
no.
still, like it wasn't like Tekken now. Tekken, like you couldn't make a movie off that, really. You know what I'm saying? Like it's off the rails. They're like the military, but they're also like still a fighting tournament.
I
Doesn't
would
make any
argue
sense.
the tech. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Tekken fell off the rails around like Tekken 4, Tekken 5.
Right,
As far as stories being told.
I mean, so did Fast and the Furious, but
Well, they never had
It
any-
only got better with time.
Right, and they didn't have a real rail system. It was like the first movie, and then like we're doing whatever we feel.
They're like building the tracks while they're.
There was
while they're
enough
driving.
time for you to accept the new history. Is all I'm saying. For Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm not saying you're not wrong, but there's enough time for anybody who realized where they were going to get off.
how'd you guys like the call out that they did to the Mortal Kombat movie?
Unnecessary.
Yeah,
That was fun. I know.
Why not?
I like the little. Yeah,
Yeah.
why not? You know, I like the little like back and forth and everything. Because why not? We haven't had that. I don't think we've ever really had that. So
No.
If they would have given in and like the people on the Mortal Kombat cast would have like started throwing jabs back and they had like a
That would've
friendly
been cool.
banter,
They-
that would have
yeah.
been cool.
That-
But we don't live in that universe.
no,
Right.
That's the thing.
They're trying to be adult about it and shit.
Yeah,
Unfortunately-
Mortal Kombat, by the way.
Fucking
Unfortunately,
crazy, unreal.
like I like the energy around that, but unfortunately, it was obviously not planned because they didn't like talk to the more so we can like
Yeah.
have this back and forth. That would have been cool, but they're just like, what's his face? Was it like Andrew Schultz or whatever who said
Yeah.
that shit? Yeah, and he said his thing, and everyone was like, yeah. I'm like, okay, are they gonna respond? And Mortal Kombat like, what?
Well,
They did what?
yeah. But arguably, one of them is going to be a marginally better movie, film.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The other one's going to make a shit ton more money, though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there are more people invested in Mortal Kombat.
No, the other way.
I agree with Clarence on that one.
Yeah.
I think that because who's attached to Street Fighter is enough to fool people to get in. But I feel like once the cat's out of the bag, I don't
like
know.
it's like a one time bag.
I don't think Mortal Kombat is going to draw in that many seats to the.
You know, it
It's
might
not.
not.
It's
It might
not.
not. But I do think that the people it is going to draw in are people who
Oh, yeah, it's
honestly they are like,
yeah.
okay, I'm anticipating the second movie.
Like
It looks like they made a better one than the first one. So
Like I said, I truly believe Mortal Kombat will be the better film.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
yeah.
There's no
But Street Fighter might make
The flashiness of it's going to definitely draw in more bus seats.
because you can tell at least from the first one they still were taking themselves kind of seriously. and then they're going to lighten the load, obviously, but they're still there.
What are we
Also,
expecting? What are we expecting for an on-screen raging demon? It's gonna happen.
Oh,
Roman Reigns is gonna raging demon somebody, and he's gonna man punch somebody.
I'm expecting Gary to be canon in both universes.
Oh man.
Come on, we're about to get the Chicago Bears, so you might as well put us in Street Fighter.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Congratulations to y'all barely acquired victory last night.
It hasn't happened yet, but I'm down. I need this property taxes to go up.
Yeah. Exactly. Hey, yeah, you're a property owner now.
Yeah,
I need
gentrification.
Exactly. Where I'm on top.
It's about me, and I'm gonna get mine.
I'm gonna get mine. You have to get yours another way.
Yeah.
No. I do feel like we don't have any time. There's a lot of I saw some talkings around the Street Fighter movie about how it looks super dumb and oh my god, it's gonna be whatever. And that might be true. But I also think that, this kind of goes back to the Penguin talk we were having so many pods ago. Like, I don't think we have any more time for the pretentious, like, let's sanitize it. Yeah, sanitize it of what it is bullshit. Certainly with stuff like this. Just let it be dumb and stupid because it's based off of a fighting game.
And they tried that before, in a sense, with fucking the Chung-Li film.
Oh my god!
They tried to keep it like they tried to make it serious. It was a revenge story with Chung-Li and everything. And
Balrog didn't throw one punch. Michael Clark Duncan, may he rest in peace. Yeah. What a horrible.
He was a grappler.
Yeah,
Bison ate that baby. I'll never forget.
No, my goodness.
Yeah, he did eat that.
He ate that baby.
And he looks like the type of dude that would eat a baby.
Yeah, no, he's definitely a baby eater, but like it was just not expecting that on screen.
There a moment to the spinning bird kick being special because she had a pendant with a bird that was spinning throughout the entire movie.
That's art.
Yeah.
The way you described it was art, but the execution was not. It was not as on par.
I prayed to write stories like that.
No, I'm hoping we're Street Fighter movies aren't really like
cinema.
I mean, yeah. So it's like as long as it's a good time, cool. But like, I've Street Fighter films have been eating dirt since Chung-Li. So
speaking of cinema,
since Chung-Li.
Speaking of cinema, I don't know if you guys had anything last thoughts on the Street Fighter.
I did.
Go ahead.
Andrew Schultz being cast as Dan Hibiki is probably like
I've been hearing
one of the worst casting choices I have ever seen.
No, I've been hearing a lot of people online. They're like, I'm not seeing this movie because of him.
And listen, I don't like Andrew Schultz. I don't think anything he's ever done is funny. I don't like him. I think he's not very good. But there are a lot of people who think otherwise. So whatever. And I'm not going to tell you there's an army of people that love Dan Hibiki so much that that's going to stop them from seeing the movie. Mm-hmm. It's just not there. But I think that there's a difference between a joke character and a character that's
a joke.
Yeah. And, I think using that to go like, actually the casting is okay because, it's a joke and they're trying to humiliate him. No, they're not. They're paying him thousands of dollars and putting him in front of millions of people. Like
to be Dan Hibiki.
Are you gonna pop if he does Hadouken?
Honestly, there's nothing they could do more to me.
I want him to throw the paint.
You remember Gears of War 2 when they found Ty Kaliso and they freed him from the thing, and he blew his head off and that's where I am at this stage with live action things.
I forgot about Ty.
I'm so hurt already. There's nothing more they can do.
You can't do that.
But give me the shotgun and let me finish the job. So I'm not surprised by anything.
Like what's his face in that movie?
Yeah. I'm not surprised by anything they do.
Like that whale.
Well, moving on to something that's a little more artsy, I guess, more film. Yeah. Steven Spielberg dropped a trailer for Encounters? Or what's it called?
It's Disclosure.
Disclosure.
ETEX.
Yeah, Disclosure Day.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I was super asleep.
Stop, guys, please.
No, sorry.
It's disgusting. You're not even on the payroll. We shouldn't be making those noises.
Yeah, what did you guys think of it?
I don't care.
I'm kind of with him.
Sorry. just
Then why we put this in the?
Then why'd you bring it up then?
I wanted to talk.
Why'd you talk about it
because
then?
it's news. Okay. Like I think like a week ago there was like because I thought this was going to be like a slow build up. I thought we were going to talk about this next year. I was expecting a trailer because it was like randomly Spielberg had a billboard in New York was saying the next movie there's going to be an announcement and it's coming out blah blah blah. I'm like, oh okay. It was just like an eyeball. It was like just some white lady's eye. I'm like, okay, oh interesting. He hasn't done anything in a while. That'd be cool. And then we got a trailer, and it looked like early like 2010s alien film trailer, and I'm like, oh, like creepy deer. And I see why would God make a universe and not put a bunch of people?
Was I the only one that got the feeling that the deer was head nodding at them?
Yeah,
the deer was like,
"Come, child,
come."
Yeah, it
let
was
me guide you.
It was like when you're walking down the mall and you see that father of four that's struggling with kids.
Yeah,
you give each other the.
Yeah,
You nod at him. He's like, "Why are you nodding at me?"
I'm the deer in that situation. Where I'm like, come with me to freedom.
Come.
Strip clubs and beer.
Strip clubs and beer.
I don't get that. I just get
Tie them
get out of my
up.
face, nigga.
Tie them
Oh my
motherfuckers
gosh.
up next to that bikes outside and come get a drink on the inside with me.
I feel like we're okay. Just thoughts on the trailer first. You know, it's like really regular.
Yeah,
It's a very cryptid
It's very
trailer.
yes.
There's no information that feel like it's spoiling, which is awesome. It's awesome. But at the same time, what?
I'm
is
getting
happening?
like what was that Keanu Reeves movie where he was an alien? Don't react to it. Just what's the Keanu
His
Reeves
alarm clock
where-
went
where-
off.
yeah.
It's afternoon.
I turned. There's a different alarm that I turned out. That's supposed to be a midnight alarm.
Stop laughing!
It's not funny.
Stop funny. It gets me that movie where Keanu Reeves was an alien, or The Day After Tomorrow, like a very
Yeah, the day the Earth stood.
a very dry, like
A horrible,
you know,
horrible version of from the original.
Yeah.
It was trying to do.
it
was
just
really weird.
this doesn't look inspiring in the least.
Shout out to Emily Blunt.
Shout out to always shout
Cashing
out
a
to her for
check.
getting money. But I will say we're at a crux as far as entertainment is concerned because all the shit that the boomers find interesting is boring. Aliens, you know what I mean? Extra like, okay, aliens. Wow. Fuck. You know what I mean?
But it's like in that age, like aliens. But I'm like, okay,
What about them?
What about
else?
them?
Yeah, what else?
I don't know. They're like strange and weird. They
they're-
communicate.
they're
Aren't
trying
they
to
like
talk.
different? You know,
Yeah.
because they're like not us.
Yeah, but that's not. I need a little bit.
You know? It's like we're torn between just watching reruns and reprints of superhero shit in perpetuity or whatever the fuck boomers and James Cameron are interested in showing you.
You
Yeah.
ready? I'm gonna give you a curveball, blow your mind.
Let's have it.
Plot twist: not aliens, fairies.
Ooh.
Fae
That's
folk.
the
Ooh,
thing.
shit.
But this is M Night.
Huh?
I said this isn't M Night though. Like a twist. I'm just saying,
Yeah, that's fair.
like M Night would not show his hand all the way through. But
I feel like he would now. He's kind of like not.
Well, I'm talking about back then. Like,
Oh yeah,
like
prime
but like
time.
Spielberg.
I don't know. Spielberg's getting older. He ain't getting sharper.
That's ageist, by the way.
But you know, honestly,
That's
if
just statistics.
that would be cool. I'm hoping that I was gonna say, like, I'm hoping that there's actually more to be seen. Like
There
he's
isn't.
keeping it close to the chest.
I mean-
He's putting out like a regular trailer, but there's maybe just a little curveball.
I feel like Spielberg. Hopefully, he does actually have a lot of hands on this, and it's not just like a
Just him.
throwing his name out there. Because I feel like
Oh,
he's
yeah.
done that quite a bit in the last like 5 years.
Yeah.
Which is like produced by Steven Spielberg, where Steven Spielberg.
I looked
like,
at this.
Well,
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all. Do you think we still have room for movies where we have a premise like extraterrestrials, like aliens, you know, something that we're very familiar with?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that we need to start doing more showing now instead of less like implying?
No, I think there's room for implying. I think there's room to kind of hold secretive stuff because I mean, you have movies that go full on board, and what does that get us? A lot of times, I think I would like some kind of X-Files secretive, kind of.
You will be
edge of
getting
your
another
seat
X-Files, by the way.
kind of, yeah, you know what I mean? Like something that doesn't give it to you right away or
Yeah.
doesn't.
I think I think it's more or less just the way the trailers cut
Yeah.
everything. Like I think that's the issue more or less. I'm hoping. But
Yeah.
Doing a lot of hoping.
Yeah, I am doing. Like it's Spielberg. I'm like, it's been a minute. You took a break, unlike some people. So like maybe you got something cooking up, or maybe you don't. I don't know.
Right, yeah.
But
only time will tell when it comes to that. But I think overall in the genre, I think we do need more of that kind of is, encounters of the third kind type deal where it's not in your face.
Like I don't
No,
like.
it's got to be in my face. I got to see the alien.
You're more.
at that
You need a shower. You like your.
I got to see the alien. All right.
Yeah,
There's been so many different alien movies where they show me their rendition on the alien. My imagination is not what I'm here for a movie anymore. I want to see what you think an alien looks like.
Well, you're wrong.
How you gonna tell me he's wrong for his opinion?
How dare you be wrong?
I mean,
How dare you have a different opinion than me?
Oh, well.
I don't think that's right.
Oh well. Too
So
bad.
I'm sorry.
Too bad.
I'm sorry. You have no imagination.
I'm sorry, you don't have
Right.
patience.
right, but usually when they
That's
show
called
you the
cosmic horror,
alien,
by the way. If I don't want to see it, it's called cosmic horror, and there's a better way and there's a correct way to do
That's
that
still
too.
aliens.
There's a correct way to do that too.
there is a
Aliens
correct way to do
are cosmic horror.
Like I said, there's a correct way to do it.
Whatever.
it. Let him have it.
Get off H.P. Lovecraft's dick.
Why would I ever be over there?
Yeah, he knows what's over there. It's not for us, not for real. What else do we have? We have
I mean,
the Doomsday. Trailer.
the Doomsday slightest taste.
I didn't see that.
One of the funniest
It's not-
moments in the theater, by the way. One of the funniest moments, and that's it.
I know.
Yeah,
Oh wait, someone
there
said
was
that.
supposed to be something at the beginning of Avatar.
the
right?
clock starts now.
Yeah, they hyped it up. Like that was a lot of people. Well, there was someone at work who even said like,
Yeah.
I don't really care about Avatar, but I think it's cool. I want to go to just see the trailer.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. And then I was a little hoping for it. I'm like, okay, any day now. First we got through all the other shit, and I'm like, okay, oh, it's here. I know that song. I know it, but then
What was it?
you want
Well,
to
it's just-
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Spoiler.
It was
It's just
Steve
Chris
Rogers
Evans
holding a baby.
Yeah. It was the song, and then you got to see a street, and then you got to see a house, and then a room, and then Chris Evans holding that baby.
A CGI baby.
A CGI
Ooh,
baby.
who's that CGI baby gonna be? See, I like this. I don't know.
A
Maybe
Red
I'm-
Skull. It better be the fucking Red Skull because that's the
Franklin
only
Richards.
baby. That's the only baby that Steve
That he's
Rogers
ever
can
had?
have.
Really?
Franklin Richards.
Ultimates Universe. His kid.
Franklin.
His kid is the Red Skull.
Oh, okay.
And since they're kind of like melding, I mean, obviously, I don't think they're gonna do that. But
No.
I don't get the point of making everyone have babies.
I like how the first
They need
trailer.
to have people to take over the mantle.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like in here, the difference between us seeing the baby and then the next time we see the child, it's gonna have to be an adult.
Yeah,
Right.
And
Yeah, he will.
and I don't like.
What was the purpose of the trailer then?
Yeah, like just make the kid. Just say he had a son. We don't have to like do a baby run.
Yeah, but it tugs at the heartstrings.
You get one time with that.
Yeah, that's all
You
they
get
need.
one
Their
time
first
with that.
trailer was saying, "Hey guys, Captain America
Is back.
will come back."
No shit. I think that's the thing.
We already have a Captain America,
That's what I'm saying.
which is fucking insane. It's really starting
Okay.
to show like
Yeah,
the
that's-
cracks of how much faith they don't have in their future lineups, because it's like, hey, those old white guys that kind of like dawned in the universe, they're still here, and guess what? They can't even let Hugh Jackman retire.
It's almost like it parallels the comic sales as well.
he is Wolverine. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine.
We
The older he gets, the better his acting will
we
be.
thought we were more refined because we read the comics. Turns out the parallels follow even in the movie.
this is so familiar.
But at least, okay, so at least
Until they
there,
die.
at least there, you can like have a whole year to 6 months where it's a new guy. Like, fuck it, we're doing whatever we want.
Yeah, he's doing his own thing. He gets a lot of material. He
You
has
know
his
what I
own
mean?
run. Yeah.
And
yeah.
even then, if we're fucking with it, we're gonna say fuck you no matter what and keep doing it. All right, Miles Morales. half the homegirl, Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. They're like, fuck y'all, we're doing it. She's sticking around. They have it to where they can keep pushing the point.
Yeah.
But out here in the entertainment world, it's like there's only so much regular people are going to take of that.
Yeah.
They don't know about these things. They don't want to see those things. They want to go back to what's in their head. And that's a problem ultimately, but it just feels like we're so ready to run back to where we started. You don't have any faith.
Daddy's home.
It's not good.
Oh my God, that's him picking up the fandom. The baby was
Yeah.
Papa.
Oh my God, I'm back, baby.
Man,
This
I
is
really
America's
hate it.
ass.
I really hate it.
It's time for my next cycle.
Yeah.
I know.
He's gonna be Hugh Jackman in no time. Like veined and roided up, 60.
Yeah.
And then we get old man Captain America.
Ugh.
Yeah, we could do that.
I can't. I mean, which if they did that one Avengers story we just did over the last year, I'm cool with that.
That's
but
cool.
He's too young for that.
Yeah,
It's not gonna stick.
Put him in the makeup again.
I don't think they're doing the right moves by bringing back the first cast or anything. No. I feel like I could be wrong. It could just be part of the bigger whatever.
It could just be incursion stuff, but
Right.
I have a feeling that at the end of it all, you're gonna see a lot of familiar faces back.
Yeah.
Oh,
That cast is just too good.
They were the first ones, and they're good, yes. But it's like, the other ones can get there, maybe not in our minds.
But don't you want to see? Don't you want to see a fully established Captain America leading an actual Avengers team in a comic book inspired, not this origin story that we got for 3 movies?
I would love to see Anthony Mackie lead.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
anything.
I like what you're doing.
He gets the West Coast Avengers. Relax.
Yeah, he gets the Avengers in New York. Okay.
He gets the San Diego house. All right.
Yeah.
Relax.
All right, we got to make room for the Thunderbolts and then Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
What's that Canadian team with Cannonball on it?
Yeah.
Force something Force.
Some Force. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Delta Force.
Delta Force.
Canada Force. I don't know.
I've been hearing that we're going to be from this point forward, as you saw at the end of the little teaser. There's a clock. The clock is ticking.
Clock is ticking.
The Doomsday clock is ticking. And we're going to be drip fed like different little teasers throughout the next like movie cycle up until.
Okay.
I'll tell you this. I learned that Homegirl's not going to return as She-Hulk ever. And I'm like, that is such a...
What a fucking waste.
That is such a way. Like, the second... It may be done for us. Like, it may be kaput. But in somebody's mind, the prequels was like their first Star Wars ever.
Yeah.
And they got to like live and grow up with that. And now everybody loves Hayden Christensen. When I was growing up, it was like...
It was a shit show.
I was like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all hate his guts. He's a bitch. He's whining and crying.
Like he was a racial slur or something.
Everything, exactly. Everything but a child of God.
They ruined what's-his-face's life. The kid who played Anakin in the first movie, they ruined his life.
Right. What I'm trying to tail it into.
It's not his fault. He grew up looking the way he did.
They did that to him.
That's horrible. That's horrible to say.
That's what Hollywood said.
The point is, before we get too far into the weeds, it's like it may not be your special thing anymore, but for somebody else, they got a chance to like see a different like saga start, and now it's like something that everybody loves when it had time to breathe. I was not convinced that anybody liked Ahsoka when that series came out, and then all of a sudden, like actually she's great, and we like that person because she had time to grow. The same thing with the superhero shit. If you don't let the first group of people get the fuck out of the way and let the other ones lead, like they're never gonna get to the point where someone's saying, "Oh my God, that's my Avengers group," and that's a fucking problem.
I don't know though, but like, I understand what you're saying, but the difference with Ahsoka was there was such a long-winded time for everyone to see the character growth of that character.
Right, that's the point I'm saying, that they had that time to do so.
Yeah, these other joints, we're not gonna ever get that.
Well, I mean, we get there a lot faster if people just accept that you're not the center of the fucking universe and there are other superheroes, even if you don't know who they are.
I think it's more so with the directors and the people making the movies doubling down on their vision and not caring that people are upset that their favorite character isn't front and center anymore.
That's what I'm saying. They want to baby these people, and it's like you shouldn't do that. Not unless if your vision is clear and you're clearing the path for the new people, keep doing that. Don't like cow to it's not the story I grew up with. So go read a fucking book.
They don't.
Do something special.
They don't.
I don't know.
Like it's really sad because like out of all the like interpretation of characters and stuff, and I'm sure I don't like. I feel like since we've read a bit of or I've been learning more about like She-Hulk and everything, like she's one bit like out of the bunch, she's like one of the most accurate interpretations of that character from the comics.
Yeah.
Like in modern time, like they took that character, put it in modern time, and did the exact same thing that they did back then, pretty much.
But I think we're also leaving a big factor out of the equation, that is studio heads and executives.
Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, it all comes down to money. They saw
They're gonna see who makes more money, and they're gonna pick a third-rate characters such as
They're all third-rate characters.
I mean, and mind you, like even what's his face isn't the guy what's his face who plays Hulk. What's his
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, he still don't know. He keeps talking about like, am I in the next Avenger? I don't know. They haven't called me. Like,
I really don't think they like him, but they can't get rid. They can't afford to get another Hulk.
They probably said, we've already had 3.
Yeah,
Why not a 4th?
That Edward Norton deal, like we really screwed the pooch on that.
they did.
We had the perfect Bruce Banner, and then somehow we let him get away.
he was a diva. He was terrible.
Right,
at that.
What do you mean you want to film another movie? Where did he?
What do you mean you're an actor? I'm a real actor.
You need to do what we say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. This shit just feels really like we're doing it the wrong way here. Like the Robert Downey Jr. thing was like the first big indicator that, holy fuck, you guys.
Again, I want to say that studio head shit. How can we get this man back that is the face of our thing? He refuses to play Iron Man. Throw him another mask.
Like they refuse to let things change. Like
Let the past die.
exactly.
Kill it if you have to.
And now y'all are quoting that movie, but some people in this room
Me.
just
He's great.
he was one of
like
those
him.
ones. He was one of those ones that just couldn't let it go. That's a whole other, whole
Wait
other
another
thing.
5 years.
Let what go?
You know,
I don't know.
we're not gonna hash it. Not gonna hash it. We got important, phenomenal movies to talk about.
Yeah.
Movie garbage, by the way.
We got.
I think that's all we had in the docket.
Yeah. Well, like, that we want to.
Yeah,
really
so
talk
let's talk about one dog shit movie. We could talk about another dog shit movie.
Yeah, it's all dog shit. That's why we keep getting the same soup over and over again.
Yeah,
All right. I'm putting my mask on.
beautiful.
That's your mask. Who you are.
So before we roll into that, some of us have
Yeah,
watched
love it. Yeah.
a lot of television.
Yeah.
You guys wrapped up Derry. How was that?
Fan fucking tastic.
I was only on episode 4, but it's one of the better shows I've seen on television in a long time.
Welcome to Derry was so phenomenal.
Everything from, the acting. I think this might be the best cast of just children actors I've seen in a very long time.
Well,
honestly,
this goes back to our other conversation we had. We're having on the pod who could play Robin today.
Yeah.
There's some potentials in there.
yeah. Honestly,
All right.
There was
Okay.
on our shorts. Some people talked about like, hey, why is no one talking about the kids in Derry? I'm like, oh shit, like there you go. There's some kids.
like I missed those, but the way that the whole show kind of like ran itself into like this just overlapping, just the finality of it, the way that they kind of shape out the timeline in this Derry universe was kind of apparent through the show. If you've seen it, I don't know, it might just be my own thing, and I don't want to drop any huge spoilers of stuff, but there was like real things that they were doing subtly in the background that I noticed through like different episodes that I was like, holy shit. And when it all wrapped up, it's the writing on the show was just incredible. The pacing of the show was really good, and
The horror showcasing actually top notch.
Yeah, that was some really top notch shit. The last episode I watched had where they did the sequence of how the tribes trapped him in the forest. Just one of the best episodes I've ever seen. I'm like, damn, this is really well done.
The second to last episode, and I feel like this might be like an HBO kind of like signature move. Yeah. Where like the second to last episode of the season is always the actual climax.
The actual climax. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. Yeah,
which is kind of cool. I mean, because it allows the last episode to be an epilogue, almost like a hook. You know what I mean, for what they want to do next.
Yeah, like when you get done cooking a steak and you let it settle for a little bit so it can finish cooking.
Yeah, it was really really fun show. Some of the CGI I had issues with myself, but
it's a streaming
beyond.
service show.
Yeah, like the budget started to show his face, but from what I saw, like at least it was like at least the production designs, the designs of like the different designs they did for like changing up Pennywise a little bit. Like I saw like he had that like half blood
Pennywise.
Yeah, Clown was on 10s the whole time.
Yeah.
Clown was great.
He did not phone us in. I don't know what. I don't know if he did this for the love or if HBO with that actually cut a real check to have him come out here and like
actually
act
do
his
that
ass
shit.
off.
Yeah.
But like he took the Pennywise to a whole nother level. The range that Pennywise actually uses in this show.
If they franchise this, good luck trying to find a better Pennywise.
Dude,
good luck.
I'm saying, like when he did, there's an episode where they show like where this creature got the Pennywise character from, and who he kind of like the person that he used to kind of like take that from, and
it
Bill
makes
Skarsgård
sense.
played that character, and the dichotomy, the difference between that Pennywise and the Pennywise that we have is completely 180.
Oh,
Like I felt really heartbroken at the way that it kind of shaped out for this particular character.
oh,
It was a really good show.
I am.
I think it's for the love, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
I think it's for the love.
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah.
If you watch any interview where he's doing the shit without the makeup,
He loves that shit.
this is who he was meant to be. 100%.
I was born to be an eldritch creature.
Yeah.
Salivating at the mouth.
Man, I'm like, wow.
Drooling on command. Dude.
Right. There's nothing back there.
How many times do you think he spit on people by mistake?
Dude, the big slobber
Dude,
is just like on command.
that
dude.
silk.
Yeah, that silk rope he pulls out of his face.
I've only seen two people get that, and one of them was Sasha Grey. This was
Oh God.
Hey.
Oh man. Oh man.
I threw it up and somebody caught it.
Oh.
I caught it. I was like, Sasha Grey? Wait, what? Yeah. Yeah. All right.
You know the streamer on
Yeah.
Twitch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He said, I can't hear you.
Oh, man.
I feel so sorry. What's that man's name? Hanlon. I feel so sorry for that dude. He just wants to go to bed. He's just so tired.
Well, you know, like the connection that they did with the
He said,
different.
I'm going to a hotel. I was like, man, this man's so tired. He's so tired.
Who else here watched Alien Earth as well?
People
Crickets.
told me to watch it, and I'm going to start.
Okay, because I was gonna
heard it
like
was
compare like 'cause, you know we got like we got two like prequel movie shows and everything.
Did you watch it?
Oh, I watched.
Just asking.
I watched 2 episodes of Alien Earth, and actually, I've been meaning to go back to watch that because I really enjoyed the amount that I watched. I might have watched like 2 or 3 episodes,
Oh,
but it was really cool.
Other alien movie called dang.
Romulus?
No, it was a movie that came out in the early 2000s, maybe mid to 2010s, and aliens came down, and the way the movie ended was like this guy got kidnapped by the aliens, and they were turning all the people into like aliens, but he retained his memories, and he started fighting back at the end of the movie.
Oh,
Whoa.
Skyline?
yeah, there you go.
Oh, I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
Trash.
That's
That's like 2001.
Oh,
That
boy.
was like,
Yeah,
I used all my brain power trying to remember that. I can't remember what the tangent was.
Alien Earth. Has,
Yeah, okay. I hear
nothing
Alien,
to do.
I hear Alien Earth kind of had a Skyline ending.
We shouldn't bring up
Oh.
Skyline. We shouldn't bring up Skyline.
that's
Ever.
That's
Anyway.
sad, but I will let you know. I hope not.
Right, because Skyline was trash.
Yeah, I hope
legitimate trash.
not. That was because I really enjoyed Alien Earth, or at least what I saw from it.
That's just word out there.
That, and I do want to geek out a little bit about Fallout New Vegas episode 1.
okay. Yeah.
They got 3 episodes out now, don't they?
I've only seen episode 1, but I had to clean myself after the first one. So,
How was it, Fallout nerd? How was it?
baby, and when she got on that dinosaur at
What?
if you play New Vegas, you know the dinosaur I'm talking about. There's a little dinosaur statue that overlooks into a little town, and there's a whole kind of story that plays out in there. And when I seen that, I was like, they got it right.
They did it.
I don't know. It's just out here. I'm having the time of my life.
They still care.
They can't do no wrong right now.
Great.
As far as I'm concerned, they can do no wrong.
That's
I love it. I love it.
And
I do.
supposedly, Fallout 5 is going to be canon with this show. Well, the shows, whatever happens.
I'm
in
one
the
of
show,
those people. It better not be Fallout 4 in any capacity.
What do you mean?
I was so bored playing Fallout 4. They need to. I understand.
Well,
It
we
is a
don't want you
wasteland.
over here anyway.
I understand it's
So-
a wasteland, but bro, Fallout 4
We
was
don't want-
emptier than Fallout 3.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit.
Okay.
Wait, is Fallout 4 the one where you can make houses and shit?
Yeah,
Okay.
a settlement.
It was empty because you had to build the settlements.
That's why I was like confused. Like, wait, so did they make
It's called game mechanics.
Yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't.
Shut up.
But from what I've heard, it was the mechanics that people were like, I don't know.
Some people, I've seen some people do some crazies. It just takes a long time.
That's not, that's not. I've heard people doing crazy shit in '76 because they had to.
God bless them.
Yeah, God bless their soul.
God bless them.
So much time.
I went around punching raiders in the face.
Now the problem I'm starting to see, because Death Stranding promotes the same thing, and I've heard people like having issues with that. It's like, the problem is that you motherfuckers just can't be bothered to help people.
Yes,
Is
that's
that
exactly
really
what it is.
the problem that you have no problem going to settlements and absolutely peeling the skin off
There
of
are
bad
certain
guys?
game
But when it
mechanics.
when it comes to being altruistic in any sense, like helping and developing
there are
things,
certain game
you have a
mechanics
real
you
problem.
can't force people to like.
Those
I
are.
mean,
And city,
you should have to force you.
And
Hey.
city building and city managing is one of those.
Sorry.
Hey.
You should have to you're rebuilding a civilization.
Jamal.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Jamal,
but
they
yeah.
sound like real Americans.
Honestly, like it's all about me and my personal strive, and I can't be bothered to uphold a society that I
They
helped
should be
destroy.
empathetic towards me, but I will be damned if I'm
Right,
empathetic towards anyone
absolutely.
else.
I'm like, what are y'all saying?
Listen,
Psychos.
As a dungeon master, very early on dungeon master, I've learned one thing and one thing only. When people want to go somewhere,
You can't
and
stop
they're-
'em.
You can't stop them. And listen, you get mad at me because you missed the stuff that was important to your
Yeah, the
character's thing. Don't get mad at me. You rushed to go loot the damn goblins.
I'm gonna go through the wall. Like, no,
There you go.
are you sure you want to do that? You have a whole room. No, go through
if
the
the
wall.
wasteland is empty, it's your fault.
It's your fault.
Hey man, I was 3 hours into the game. It's not my fault. I was 3 hours into the game.
Should have built some shacks.
Put down a gun and pick up a hammer, nigga. Help the people.
I was trying to find a gun.
Help the people.
Help the people.
That's all I got to say about that.
Should have built your own gun.
There
There's
was,
a
and that's the
workstation
thing.
right
There were no goddamn people. It's empty.
It's a workstation right there.
If you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
All right,
True.
a saying as old as time itself. Now,
Should have
speaking
listened to Preston Garvey.
I don't want to build.
of exactly,
I want to shoot.
niggas only want to take.
Yeah.
They don't want to build shit.
I want to sneak. I want to have conversations with people.
disgusting.
Sneak some
Disgusting.
nails in that motherfucker.
I didn't boot up Fallout to be a fucking carpenter.
Oh
The
my
fuck is your
God.
problem?
See, this is why we can't have solidarity for shit. Okay, nobody wants to build.
And that's-
Everybody
yeah.
wants to be the killer. Everybody wants to be the fucking assassin.
That's
Yeah.
why people like you are destroying Arc Raiders.
You know what I did? Also,
Dog, if I played that game, I'd be such a bastard.
I'm telling
my
you, like,
God.
I knew I wasn't gonna get arc readers when I realized how much people could talk
It's
to
community.
you.
Yeah.
I was
You're just like
no, it's just a bunch of people being racist. I don't really want to do.
you don't want to talk
It's
about
not.
that.
about that.
It's
No,
not.
actually,
No,
I've been
I know
hearing-
that. I mean, I'm saying that's what I'm going to get. I'm sure I'm gonna run into that, and I'm sure there's a bunch of people that have
Hey,
great
man,
experiences.
you get back what you put out.
Probably.
For real, dog,
You know?
you could just be chilling in a bush, be like, "Hey you, hey," and they never see you.
I swear to God, I'm like,
know.
are y'all black? Are y'all black?
Y'all sound like some white people here.
Yeah.
For my ancestors.
No. But just I'm not trying to brag before we move out here. But let me tell you what happened. The last thing I did when I played Death Stranding 2. Okay.
Okay.
And I've been doing this for a while. Like when I go to settlements where I don't know if you got to the survivalists or people who just like people who are the people who you have to fight, like the people who steal
Mules,
everything.
yeah.
There's like a step above them that there's like they got guns, they got shields and everything.
Oh no.
But the point is, there's guys out there who don't like. They're like extra bad. Like they got extra shit. So after weeks of like going in there, and when I take over their camps, I take all their shit. I mean, I take everything I can, I load it up, and then I give it back to the people. I take all their shit. But recently, I was like, wait a second. They're doing what they're doing because they don't have supplies. They're doing what they're doing because they're trying to survive. So I took half of the shit shipments that were going to people, and I put everything that I didn't use back. I put it back in their shit. I let them keep it. All right? And I think that's how the world's supposed to work. It's like, that's how it's trying to change your mind to not look at a situation where it's like it's all about me and what I could take from people, and just try and like make the universe work. Like they wouldn't be out here.
It's like things have nuance.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's what you get when you're not constantly endroned with go there and murder everybody with the biggest weapons you can find. And it's like I kind of think that that's better for our brains a little.
You
bit.
hurt me.
Yeah, exactly. You hurt somebody I know. I'm gonna kill you, your dog, the people next to you, your neighbors, and then I'm gonna take all your shit and burn it to the ground.
Them. And not just the men.
Not just the men.
I'm gonna put this landmine in your pocket.
And the children.
Fucking insane, yo. Fucking insane. We're gonna talk about
the greatest movie of 2025.
The most anticipated film of 2025.
Yes.
The movie that also I did want to say this before we go on. You know what else opened the same day? And I'm just dropping this SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
It did.
It did.
I wonder how badly that got blown out of the water.
I see what you
honestly,
did there. I don't know with Ice Spice.
I don't think it got blown out of the water at all.
Shut up.
I think it stayed stayed under sea level where it was supposed to.
I think it went straight to the bikini bottom.
I didn't even know they were doing that shit where they were animating it.
You
extra
don't
weird.
intentionally have a release window like this and not intend for it to be a flop.
Yeah, they probably meant to hide it underneath another bad movie.
But Mark Hamill is in it.
Yeah,
and Ice Spice.
Dang.
Yeah, and then she showed up like in that see-through
And George
outfit.
Lopez.
George Lopez.
Dang.
Oh man.
Anybody?
Regina Hall.
Damn.
It got a 6.2.
Why didn't we go see that instead?
Because we are invested in Avatar.
Sure.
Okay, this is the third.
Yeah, we went to go see cinema.
God bless you guys. I was so busy Christmas shopping.
Fair.
You guys sent the text of we should go watch it this weekend, and I was like, I'm gonna schedule other stuff to do.
Oh, you
to be fair, I'm so like in and out like by the day. I didn't even realize that next week, this week is Christmas. I'm like,
boy.
damn.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
shit.
weird, right? Like it's
Do you still need to do all
No,
the shopping?
I'm okay. I got what I need.
You work at the hub. I forgot.
Yeah, I
He
get
does.
You got
He's in
I
the
get
workshop.
whatever I need.
you get the straight. You get the
Yeah.
straight feed.
Yeah, I get it straight to the
He's a
vein.
couple of inches away from elf status.
Straight to the main line.
Yeah.
Like so yeah, we're gonna talk about this movie, an anticipated technical marvel of epic proportions, which Rotten Tomatoes gave at least the bot ones gave it a 91%.
Oh, really?
90.
That's what the commercials.
Well, right now it's
That's what the bot. I
It's
think
sitting at a hot 68.
hot. That's hot garbage right there.
Yeah.
68. Well, it's got a 91 on the verified popcorn.
Okay, that's the one that the bots are paid to say it's hot, hot shit.
The critics give it a 68.
No, shit.
Okay, there it goes. It's like here's some shit that we made up, and here's what the critics have to say.
This is the first time I'm like, oh, those critics know what they're talking about. I get what they're talking about. Not, before, how that you'll see like that and they'll be like, hey, the critics hate it, but like this is for movies for like fans, for people who like movies. And they're right. Like, oh, I like this movie. Is it the best movie ever? No, but I have fun with it.
People talk a lot of shit about, well, I don't know who talks shit about it, but there's a misconception. I feel like, some of the critics do be having some substantial shit to say, even on shit that I like and they don't like.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you're not happy. You can't be happy whatsoever. But some of that shit's, accurate. Some of them are actually, they study and go to school for that. And
it's not like it's not like I don't like think that I know they don't know what they're talking about. They do, I'm sure, but I don't want to hear it. I like the movie.
Right, because some of them are just like pretentious pricks, like and it's like, okay, yeah, you did that, but also, have you ever been happy ever? Like,
have you?
Here's one of my favorite ones for me actually as I'm going through this movie.
Okay, for Avatar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty imagery plus awful script equals pretty awful.
No, yeah, that's pretty succinct.
Yep.
That's pretty succinct.
I like that one.
And you know what? I have to say for this one, unlike the last two, I can't even say pretty no more. That shit is a blur. It's not impressive anymore, guys.
I can't go that far. Go ahead.
Guys, like it's the same. We've seen this 3 times in the past, like 10 years, 10, 15 years. Like,
Ain't it beautiful?
It's only getting better. I won't do that. I think it's only getting better looking from the first one.
Like
I can't tell the difference. Is it me?
That's how good. Is that an indication of how good it's working?
Or is it an indication that we hit the limit and like,
or it's just your eyes are taking it?
We haven't been back to a forest in a minute.
Or you had
we just been there in Predator.
Yeah, but Predator didn't look as good.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying we were just there, and we were just talking about how this feels like kind of like Pandora-ish. Like it's kind of like that blanket, like like alien world planet thing that has
blanketed exoticism.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something strange. It might be out there. I hope this changes the perspective a little bit. And I'm not trying to say it's like the best thing in the world or technical.
Oh, I know,
or whatever.
I know.
But when it comes to comic books, your mind does this thing where it's like the more something is convincing, you will not focus on it and you'll move forward in the story like it's normal. That's how convincing it is. So much so that your eyes take it for granted. Like you're seeing something you understand is a man walking through a door or whatever. Yeah. So you're not going to stop on that. Whereas if it looked weird or there are like tangents or something strange, your eyes would fixate on it and go like, this is a clear flaw. Yeah. I cannot get past the story. What I'm saying about Avatar is because Avatar has nailed the convincing part, making it look so realistic. Mm-hmm. I feel like our eyes take it for granted and go like, of course it's supposed to be super realistic, so it's not special to me. You know what I mean? I think that's a good thing that it's so close that your eyes take it for granted because that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
But do I think it like it stands out like it's some technical like marvel? Yes, essentially.
Do you think?
But I don't think that makes the movie special in any way.
It's very well polished.
Yes,
I would say that.
Yeah, like
intricately polished.
And yes, no one puts fake people next to real people better than James Cameron. Nobody, in my opinion.
That's fair. I just think like, especially and honestly, like with I can't even say that for this one too. And I don't know why I don't remember it from the last one or even the one before that. I saw a bunch of like really weird like. Did you notice how like in the beginning it was like 120 frames per second and then it just like keeps switching frame rates? I saw it in 3D.
You're talking about the one before this one?
No, this one.
No, you're talking about this one.
This one. How like in the beginning it felt like when you know how you go to a Best Buy and you see the screen and it has like it's so smooth.
The top of the line.
Yeah, top of the line. Like they're putting extra frames and everything and it felt like it was like this in this film for the first like 10 minutes and then they went not even 10 minutes, sorry, 5 minutes when he was like in the spirit world and then went back to 24 and then they went back to that again and it just kept switching back for some reason depending on the sequence.
I see what you're saying.
It was a little distracting.
The movie was such a journey. I forgot about that spirit sequence in the beginning.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, so brother, how did I die? It was my fault. Like, oh, okay, it's okay though.
I didn't remember. He's just being you, man.
It's just being you.
Just killing your brother.
You're just being a fuck up, yeah.
So for those of us that didn't go see it, walk me through this movie. Tell me how different it was from the original too.
Yeah, we'll walk you through it because we were walked through too.
We need a cohesive vision.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have my badge on.
Are you doing it or can I do it?
You can do it.
Okay,
we can help each other. We can assimilate the hive mind.
Got you. Well, for expedience's sake,
connect your tails.
Yeah, you just need the right mycelium.
So in this story, Jake, for whatever reason, because I don't necessarily remember all the pinpoints of the last one, Jake is more convinced than ever that his white man ways of toting a gun and killing things is the way for the the Na'vi people to go. So he's on that the entire movie. His son,
militaristic.
Yes, he's on that militaristic tip. Never got off. Some could say he never got off of it. And he's trying to convince people that this is the way to go forward. You know, leave all your spirit shit behind and use guns and shit because that's...
To be fair, spears and arrows only work so much versus guns.
No, but it's one of those things. We talked about this in the last movie how like James Cameron in that interview talked about how if Native Americans fall back, if I was there and I told them to fight back and join together,
I would strap bombs on the arrows and shoot those.
They would have survived. They would have been good. And it speaks so. If it was there in the last movie, it's there in like 11. Like, man, we're so passive. We shouldn't, guys. We shouldn't do it. And Jake's like, no,
Yeah,
you gotta fight. Like, thank you, white man. And
the Sullys are dealing
body, man.
with the advent of their freshly killed son.
I'll say this.
I mean,
James Cameron, I'm entirely convinced that if he was there for whatever struggle he's trying to relate to, they would have won that shit. The colonies would not have stayed a chance if they had James Cameron on their side. That's what I believe. I believe he really believes he'd be down, and he's shown me that he would be down for whatever that.
And the real strongest fighter in that entire movie, the wife, what's her name? Is her name Nati? Neytiri? Yeah, that's the best fighter in the entire movie.
Ahsoka in there and fucking it up.
Let's just say Zoe Saldana.
Don't you mean the races?
You know,
I'm with her.
I was, yeah.
She makes sense, but the movie says she's bad. How dare you?
It's like a lot of double speak in the movie, you know. But yeah, essentially, it's him trying to force his militaristic ways onto the Na'vi people as they are counting more and more people like him, and that's just what it is. It's that constant struggle of, hey, I'm one of them, but I'm on you guys' side.
I mean, it sounds, I didn't watch it, but it sounds like they maybe should have listened to him. Like he knew what he was talking about.
And they did a little bit.
My people are violent. We got to get violent too.
No, listen, that's the trap. Like if you keep I don't know how racist it's going to sound. I don't know how racist it's going to sound. But if you yes, essentially he's right. When you're dealing with people who don't have a soul and their thing is to take resources and colonize and destroy, yes, if you want to beat them, you have to play at their game. You have to become them. That's true because they even convinced the fucking spirit whales to fight.
Yeah, the non-violent 1,000-year-old pacifistic
people, things that have lived for eons. So that
was in number
actually,
2, right?
But actually,
but it makes sense. It makes sense because they had to have the one guy. He came up They had the one whale that survived the attack, the slaughter. So
the second one, right?
No eyes.
Mutilated.
This is a different whale.
Yeah, it's a different one. It's a different one. The one from the second one, he was banished. They kicked him out? They kicked him the fuck out. Again, yeah. They said go be with your original family. He said, okay, I'll go be with my original family.
The one that we called outsider. We know you were right, but you are still outsider, outcast.
You were still out in these streets causing violence, and because you're defending yourself.
You're like,
so it sounds like there's 7 different plot points going on.
There are a couple.
Yeah.
But they all tie in. They all tie in back to the central.
Also, the Colonel is doing his own little thing because there's a new tribe, as you know from the movie, and pretty much.
Do they actually breathe fire?
No.
That's the thing. That was the most disappointing part in the movie.
Here's the fire tagline.
Yeah, here you go.
The fire tagline comes from that tribe. They lived next to a volcano.
Right, I got that.
And the volcano erupted and killed the tribe. So they said, man, AY didn't stop the volcano, so I hate her.
I hate God. Fuck God.
I will hate our fucking planet till the end of time, and I will worship fire, the thing that showed me true strength and took everything away from me. I will worship fire.
And also, they're not even, which I thought, because we were predicting, since we're doing different tribes every time, and they're going to be a different color and all that stuff, these Na'vis are pretty much the jungle Na'vis or forest Na'vis,
the Bushmen,
but their forests burnt down.
Right,
that's it. And now they hate everybody and they want to kill everybody.
They snort ash cocaine.
They snort ash cocaine.
There's ash cocaine.
DMT.
Yeah, peyote, DMT, whatever you want to call it. Whatever they smoke that. So they're pretty high all the time. They're not high functioning.
Yeah,
and they're really enamored by
guns. And they did this thing. So they always. They gave us the impression that when the Na'vi link their little tail tendrils, that it's like an act of intimacy.
No, I just thought it was just hooking up to the Matrix.
Just hooking up to the Matrix. No, to each other.
But don't they hook up to trees too to connect to the
but specifically to each other.
Okay.
They had me believing that this was an act of intimacy, and this lady turned it into an act of psychic dominance.
She raped. She mental raped them.
I mean,
all you heard was, and then they went.
Yeah, she was able to I don't know how this have to do. I don't know what this have to do with the volcano she went to, because she was like, I went to the volcano and I learned about fire and I brought it back to my people and blah blah blah. But then she never talked about how she learned how to dominate.
You see what I
anybody
mean? All this shit that this movie could have expanded on, and they choose to keep the shit on the Sullys and their bullshit. We don't get, the main drive. What's this sun shit? What is this shit? What is this?
Oh, the eyeball hand.
What is that?
I don't know. Symbolism. Yeah, because she does the thing. Not only she connects to you, she has a tattoo of an eye on her hand for whatever reason, and she's like, dominate. And
after she
she's
like
a Sauron.
Right. After she stretches you out with her tendril thing. Then
hers is a bit more girthy, so
then
it
she
hurts.
shows you the eye. And then she shows you the eye,
and you follow it.
And then you have to tell the truth or whatever.
Unless you're white.
Yeah. Because it doesn't work on.
It doesn't work on him.
It doesn't work on white males.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have the bloop.
Yeah.
No, Colonel, because he went in there because he
he got a Navi body, right?
Oh yeah, he never, they cloned him or whatever.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, the Fire Ash tribe, they attacked one of the trader caravans or whatever that Jake Sully's family was on. Colonel was also there looking for Jake. He sees the tribe and was like, hey, we can talk to them. They look like they just hate everybody. We can talk to them. And so he talks to them like, hey, you know what you need? You obviously want a equal, and
he spun their wheels essentially. Yeah. He spun their wheels and tried to use their tribe, and successfully, by the way, to fight.
Like in history. Hey, when they went to other tribes, when the fucking colonizer went to other tribes and put them against each other and shit.
But then off camera, he went full native.
He went full native. He was wearing the shit.
He came back with body paint on,
you gotta get
uniform and everything.
Listen,
the funniest part.
She get that Navi blue, that royal blue.
Listen, a better man had fallen for worse.
It's true.
And honestly, I don't think he was at any point like out of his element. I think he was 100% like, these are simple people that want a simple thing, and I can give it to them to get what I want. And that's how this whole shit works. He only gave in as much as he had to get them to do whatever he needed. They were already ready to go.
I do like how the internet kind of like, they had that one little like screenshot from the trailer, and it says what the most racist man you know, and his Filipino wife. And it shows
the flamethrower.
What's her face showing flamethrower. She's like, wow,
ooh, fire!
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my god! He's like, yeah, bitch.
He's like, yeah,
like
that. Is that impressive?
Yeah, you savage bitch. You like
you
that?
See what we can do?
You like that?
You see what we can do? Wow. I'm God to you.
Yeah, because she discovered because she saw Jake Sully's gun, and she was like, "Wow, this is cool."
They like guns. Yeah, guns. They really like
they're
guns.
efficient. Yeah, they're really good.
So that was just it. That was just like another. They added another arm of the. Go on.
I was just gonna say one thing. Okay, with all that from the story, now think about the last like 20 minutes or 30 minutes of the second film.
That was when they were fighting on the boats, right? With the whales.
They brought the tribe.
Guess what? Guess what?
Hey,
That's exactly how the third movie ends.
Yep. Again.
But like
with the
this
exact
time,
same sequence,
it
and
was
it's like 45 minutes.
But this time it was like more definitive. Like, okay, the whales are putting boots in ass.
Yeah,
the whales
like,
are
all the
fighting.
whales.
The bigger whales.
Exactly, all the whales put the boots in ass.
Because in my head was like, wait a second, I feel like I've seen this before.
Well, it was a callback. Right, guys?
Wow, a call to the.
I mean, to be fair, the last movie was like
callbacks are callbacks, but when the whole scene is a callback for like 20, 30 minutes.
That's a mega callback.
It's a mega callback. They're doing.
Let's do whales again, but like they're bigger.
More whales.
Big whales.
Yeah,
big whales.
They even brought
the biggest whales.
The biggest whale. They even brought the guy back who killed the whales.
Yeah,
from the last movie.
Well, obviously they need them. They brought bigger ones,
right? So we had to have somebody who likes killing the whales, so we could have the whales kill him again. But finally,
okay,
I know.
And then that way it would be like a big payoff.
I'm like, I don't even know him, and I didn't care.
He's stretching this story.
No, But I'll tell you what, they did get the right man, because this man. I hate that man.
He did give Greasy.
He gave Greasy.
He did.
Okay. He gave Greasy. I really did hate this man. The second movie, the third movie, I'm like, oh, he survived. Okay, and they're gonna kill him again. And they did it in the exact same fashion. Man,
that was me at hour 2.
Yeah,
there really isn't much anything special about it, other than. The other people in the room are going to disagree.
I do have to say, when Clarence told me the time he was going to go see this movie, knowing that we had a D&D session planned for that night, I will have to say, I looked at the time, and I plenty of times was going to be like, remember our session? But I said, no, he's a grown-up. Let him plan his day accordingly.
Yeah.
Sure enough, he ran in there. He thought I was gonna stop my monologue to say hello.
Huh?
Son, you better eat in the motherfucking corner. I better not hear a crunch. I am delivering Shakespearean lines at this time.
I didn't even try to knuckle bump him. He was talking.
Nice. Hell
Accusations.
Yeah.
Accusations. Slander. Falsehood.
Show him. Show
False.
him. Teach him.
I see you munching in the wing behind me. All I heard.
Somewhat true.
No, the movie was long as hell, and I had to stretch before I went to that fuck. When he told us where we were going, I shrinked in my skin.
I imagined you just shrieking in your living room like, no.
You remember that? You remember that Dave Chappelle where he's holding the money on the couch like.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Yeah. Poverty. That's how I felt. Like I thought after that one time we went, whatever we tried to go see.
That would be you.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, and the shit stopped us. I thought we were done, like going to that theater for anything. So I was just taken aback big time.
If Avatar is so good, the theater experience don't matter.
No, it absolutely matters.
It does.
And
my knees.
It's
my knees.
Exactly.
knees.
So I was like, so when I realized that we were going here no matter what, and that, you know, so allegedly some people that I haven't seen in person for a while were going to be there, I was like, all right, fuck, well, all right. So I got to the theater.
Show up.
Right, which makes it doubly like, oh, fuck, I went here for nothing. But when I did get to the theater, I got out of my car and I did a full routine stretch, 5 minutes, because I knew that you're about to be sitting in this busted, bum-ass, sticky floor-ass theater for 3.5 hours.
How was the environment? Better?
It was actually pretty clean. I'm shocked.
Yeah, the floors weren't sticky until after the movie.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I heard a lot of people.
What does that mean?
I look straight at you.
That means that people are disgusting cryptids, and they don't. Yes, people. They don't throw their popcorn away.
Okay, well,
they don't drink their soda. They don't eat their candy. They just throw it on the fucking floor.
In my head, I'm like, did someone next to you just like?
I will say there was enough.
Just pour their entire drink.
There was enough cheeks. There was enough cheeks in this Avatar movie to where 5% of the stickiness on the floor could not be attributed to items that you get at the theater. Okay. I'll say that. But it was, people are very, it's almost like they don't listen to the messages that they're being shown. But yeah, people don't care about the environment, that those shit on the floor is disgusting. And this is all commonplace at this theater, which is why I'm shocked that we were in there. You know? So, you know, whatever. Yeah. But are we ready to kind of wrap this thing up with the Avatar?
I do want to say,
I got some final words.
Yeah, I do want to say, we talked about the length of it. I just want to know quickly, what was your favorite part of the movie, and then what was your least favorite part of the movie?
Oh, I want to hear them first.
Yeah, so
I know this is going to be complicated.
Kind of some quickly. You just we can go through your favorite first, and then you come back and give me your.
I know.
What did you enjoy?
I know Chris's. I have none. Next.
There had to have been something that you enjoyed at minimal. Like you can go into the CGI or the art or the design or the music, the sound, anything that actually filmmaking wise that you enjoyed from this movie. There has to be one thing.
Go first.
I was.
Stress off of me.
Neytiri is her name.
That is her name.
Neytiri. When she stormed the human capital, at the end of the movie, showcasing that her way and her will of the people still works and is more than enough to beat down these people. Bow and arrows with a little bit of human ingenuity helped. I like that scene. I liked how it showcased what she can give way to some of the things that she believes to get the task done.
It just makes it so heartbreaking that she continues to choose this white man despite what her innate nature is telling her soul.
And what part did I hate? Yeah, what part did I hate? The white person's version of trying to justify racism. I hate it.
Yeah.
I always will hate it. And you'll always be wrong.
I definitely did not. This is not mine.
You can't pick the same thing I picked.
I know. I'm just agreeing. I'm just adding to you. Like, it's true. Because like this whole him she instead of meeting her, because she was talking about how much he hates the pink people, the sky people, whatever.
White people, pink people.
Hey,
She said it.
We're talking about the movie. She said pink people.
She said it.
Yeah.
That's all that's there. There's nobody else. No, go on.
I mean,
Go
sure,
on.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pink bottoms.
Yeah. But like, and instead of like, yeah, no shit, he just like flips it. Neytiri,
I was a pink bottom.
do you hate our children?
You hate our 5-fingered freak children?
Like, I mean, instead of like, I hate.
And she was like, yes.
Every movie. Every movie that we like, every movie, Neytiri's going through a fucking emotional like
existential crisis.
Existential crisis, and I don't. At this point, the third time around, like I'm just like I'm fucking done with it because it's like, guys, she acts like that. I'm like she's gonna fucking go insane and kill everyone because everything it is like everything.
And she's not the villain at the end of this movie.
Yeah, I don't know why. Then I don't know what the fuck we're doing because like everything is telling me that she's gonna eventually just turn on everyone because people keep telling her that she's wrong and racist when she's right, and everyone around her is dying, and everything she does is just like fucking her up. But yeah,
because of patriarchy, she keeps choosing.
Yeah,
she keeps choosing to go to side with this man.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is clearly part and parcel for the downfall of the Na'vi people.
Yeah,
and her brain she's going through psychosis, trying to figure out if she's really down with that for real.
And matter of fact, it's one thing to like question somebody's faith off the basis of it just being faith driven. It's another thing to question somebody's faith when apparently you can see the big bitch right there every goddamn day.
Fucking nuts.
They showed the god of the planet. They actually showed it. They jacked into this. Yeah, they jacked in and they said, hey, big mama. And you see her look down at them. So literally whatever god they pray to, it's there. It's real. They see her every day.
I mean, yeah, they have
every day.
They have a heaven. I don't understand what's the big deal of dying and shit when you can just like see your family anytime you want.
Well, that's because they're
anyone who dies on Pandora never really dies.
No, you have to be. You have to have a weird tail thing.
Yeah, you better be infected with mycelium.
So you don't have the mycelium then.
Yeah,
your favorite part.
I'm with Clarence. I really
can't share it.
I can't share it. Okay. Well, if I have to say something that I really liked, as much as I hate the story when they start getting into the weeds, I do like the archetypes that they've made. It's very much like a soft James Cameron's heavy metal, to where it's like it's an Elseworld story, and you know, this guy's really living this life amongst this made up people, and the archetypes are great. The Colonel, him, Neytiri, like the wife, because she's clearly struggling, he's struggling, everybody's struggling to mesh together because they're not supposed to be.
Yeah,
and those archetypes are great. Seeing that there's no difference between Jake Sully and the Colonel dude who is fighting this whole time. He's like essentially fighting himself. It's like a mirror match. And all these parallels are great because you can see how their continued coming together is gonna destroy one or the other or both. And it's like, I don't think James Cameron knows he's doing that.
That's the thing. Like, I was just gonna mention, I didn't want to shit on what you liked and everything, but like, it's just like,
yeah, because you're next.
It's just like, yeah, that's kind of happening, and with a more self-aware story, it would have been great.
Right? He doesn't know. I'm not giving him credit for it. Yeah, I'm saying he's not aware.
The building blocks are there.
Yeah,
but it's like he's like, no, actually, they're two different. No, Jake Sully's great. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Jake Sully might be tough and gristle, but he's right. Absolutely.
Yeah, this is his foil. And by foil, I mean, like, they're complete opposites. And, like, you know, Jake is showing, like, yeah, I'm the better one. And I love the Na'vi people. And I'm fully nativized. I'm fully, like, native now. Like, when he's not. He has fucking dreadlocks. And he fucking carries around a gun all the goddamn time and shit. Like, wow, you're so
every tribe is telling him that. And don't touch iron. It kills soul.
So, and what's your least favorite?
Oh man,
my least favorite scene.
Or not scene is an element of the movie.
I left an element open so he could talk about it.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to take it for you. I don't know but I'm only speaking what's on my heart. My least favorite thing, my least favorite thing about this movie, it's this blue-eyed soul bullshit he keeps trying to rope us in on. You know, even if you just let us in, like I'm the right one, if you just let us in, I understand your religion better than you, so much so that I'll become the savior of your entire race. Bullshit fantasy he's got going on. It's their bodies, but our minds, racist shit. I just can't get around it. Like no amount of spectacle can undo this wicked vision he's trying to share with us, to where it's disgusting and gross. Actually, I can't get over it. It's what makes the movie the hardest thing to see, because simple stories is something that I can get into. I can get into a simple story of good versus evil and whatever, but he's going so beyond that. I don't know if he's aware in all the ways, but it's really gross. Like, and I don't like it because he's not learning anything, but he's trying to preach to people.
Are you going to talk about the Colonel? Are you thinking?
Yeah, you
can talk about the Colonel.
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead.
I think he nailed it with the Colonel, because the way the character does act does just seem like he doesn't know what the fuck to do. He doesn't know what to do. All he has is his military training, and then since he's literally a shell of somebody that used to exist, and he's its own person, he doesn't know what to do. And I think they showcase that pretty well with the Colonel's character.
Yeah, like he's got a certain amount of training that allows him to like get into the mud, but really,
hey, bro, you ain't gotta do this fight no more, man. You're not him. You ain't gotta do the fight no more. That's why you fucked that big blue bitch.
I'm kind of sad by even by like the end of this last film, he hasn't like realized that he's just a tool. And once, let's say they do eventually get the planet or whatever and kill all the natives, he's not going to stick around.
I think he does know that he's a tool. It's just that his training and the way that he is doesn't allow him to act differently.
I feel like that's giving him too much. I don't even think he realized
I feel because there's no way he realizes that he's a tool to people who could not care less. They just want all the things. Yeah. And it's like
he still thinks he's human.
Well, yeah, he to a degree he is kind of.
He has no human body.
He knows he's a clone, and he knows there. I would even been like kind of more convinced if there was a scene where they said like, well, once we're done with this, we're gonna clone you like a regular body and put you in something like that. But no,
there's no incentive for him to do the shit he's doing.
That's what I'm saying. There is no from the first one.
I mean, maybe that's just a given.
They haven't figured it out.
It's not a gigiven. The way they're talking to him, it's not a given.
It really isn't. No, that's what I'm saying. Like he's doing all shit, and I'm like, why? But
I didn't even know
they gave the impression that the only reason he's still around because he cost so much money.
I didn't even know the dude from the first movie that was like, we got to get that unobtainium. I didn't even know he was still alive.
I forgot about that element.
I had no idea he was still
I forgot
around.
that shit even existed.
They kind of forgot about it. Yeah, they forgot about it.
Guys, they've moved on to
whale.
Was
so rare.
Yeah, they moved on to whale blubber.
It was so rare they couldn't obtain it in the third movie.
Yeah.
So they decided to use whales.
James Cameron was bullied after he did that, and he was like, fine.
So
unobtainium.
So we can wrap this up. People have places to be.
Yeah, that's right. I liked the technical marvel that is the renders of these models. They're like looking. What the?
Don't let him distract you.
I had to say something. That's why the floor is
sticky.
Like,
by the way.
Yeah, exactly. No, I really like when they're not moving fast and stuff, and like they're
fire and ash.
When you can like really like look at these like environments.
When they're stills.
Yeah, when they're stills or like walking slowly, it's like, wow, they're so fucking detailed. It's damn near almost not you can't really differentiate, it feels like sometimes, from like a video game cutscene sometimes, like, and it's fun because they have a Fire and Ash DLC for their Far Cry game pretty much. And that's to say, that's the most impressive part, because that's the one thing you're seeing the most. Like I'm just seeing this CGI like marvel of just like technicality and stuff like that, and detail and stuff, and I enjoy the effort into that thing. I think James Cameron, no matter how much I give him shit for his fucking stories and blah blah blah, at least I know that everyone who's doing this is a person. They're getting paid, and he is. Even to like his selfish degree, he will never be a part of any sort of like AI generative thing. At least he won't be, for sure. At least until he, unless he's like pushed one day to do it. But like right now, he's fully with that, and I'm fully with him for being that way about it. For the CGI and everything, but like everything else,
What a hater, man.
This movie.
No, let him cook. He's right.
He's cooking. But
This movie, like what I don't like about it, when I walked out of that theater, I don't like what it represents. I feel like in the next couple years, someone's going to try to do this when it comes to slaves and black people. They're going to try to they're going to try to do a different face thing.
He's right.
And I hate it.
Yeah.
And I can see it.
This is like the progenitor.
This is the progenitor. He keeps doing this. And like you said, it's one of those things like he thinks he's doing something amazing. He thinks he has the moral high ground that he is changing the generation, making them see the environment and seeing what we did to like the natives and blah, blah, blah in a different way and blah, blah, blah. But no one gives a fuck about that. All it does is leave the door open for another studio to be like, wow, okay, well, why we watched Avatar and obviously as Native Americans, like, what if we did that? But like, it's slavery.
What if we told
alien
the
slavery?
truth?
Yeah.
What
if we told
instead of like, just like how the blue, red people, we're going to do with blue people. They're going to have, instead of black people, it's going to be white people.
Yeah, they're going to be so pale that they're white.
Yeah, they're going to be so alien.
They can't even be in the sunlight. So they, matter of fact, they'll be more white than black.
Exactly. So it's like a twofer. Not only are we doing slavery, but we're making white people like a legit race of white people aliens.
I thought I was a doomer, but man, good.
No, he
might be in the year 35,
he's coming
35.
close to it. He's coming close to it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just, unbeknownst to James Cameron, what he's doing, I hate this for what it's allowing, what the door is opening it for, and to do it 3 times, and to do it 3 times, and I'm really hoping that because so far it doesn't look like it's making as much money as it did before. So maybe, but to do it 3 times and to do it 3 times the exact same way, these are all the same fucking movie.
Yes.
These are exactly the same movie, especially the last 2. Like the last 2 are so oh, sorry.
We shouldn't have another boat anywhere near the final conflict if we were going to do it different.
The thing, like, that was the biggest disappointing things. Like, fuck the story or whatever. Like, you're telling me I came to this movie, I waited like 3 years to see this movie again, whatever. And you would say it's fire and ash. So I'm expecting more volcano. Right. I'm expecting more fire and stuff like that to go in a different environment. We're literally in the same 3 environments the entire film.
And the only thing they added different that they didn't have the last movie, correct me if I'm wrong, is some glowing squids. They didn't have glowing squid DLC. They didn't have glowing squid DLC in the last movie.
Dang, what are they called? The James Cameron's version of the Red Devil squid? You know what it's called?
You know what?
I'm
gonna
literally what they were doing. We have animals that do exactly like that.
I know he didn't even bother to like.
We have plants that do exactly what he's doing. We have everything that do exactly what he's doing. His alien world is not even alien.
That much? No, but by not that much. And that's the sad part. It's like it's getting lazier each time, or he's done. He's dried up. We made a better sequel in this room in our first review of Way to Wire than he did. We were talking about we're gonna go underground. We're gonna go see like underground fire Navis underground, like with molten rocks and shit, and like see like underground creatures and stuff
snails
like luminescent snails and shit. I'm like, that would have been fucking cool because there's still the point is Jake Sully and his family are still running away from this fucking military or whatever. They stayed in the exact same location. It was the same fucking movie. It's
pretty much a copy and paste from number 2. Yeah. With a little bit more.
That is kind of funny that they said we got to go find some place to lay low. And they go back to the spot that was hot from the second movie.
I'm like, what are we doing?
They know where the fuck you are, bro.
The fucking ending sequences was in the exact same spot.
And yo, the inclusion of the spider character.
That part had to make it bigger. About like what this does because like the whole movie is like, oh my, this is so nasty.
And it's like they, in something about the women, it's like infantilized almost, like a double agent where it's like they want to give the pink people everything. They want them to be part of it so much so that they're, going against their ancient knowledge and going like, I'm going to make this man even further into the fold, and then bringing him to the fucking god of the planet. Yeah, like there's just so much James Cameron. I don't know if he knows he's doing it on purpose, but it's really nasty work. Seeing it's definitely giving way to the future where they're going to be like, you know what? If they had listened to me during slavery, this could have happened.
Right. Yeah, exactly. If they would have, if the West Africans just like said no and fall back,
even though even though we were poisoning their sheets and robbing their lands and shooting them and cutting their hands off each other.
And there's questions that I wanted answered. Like, why the hell did the planet reject hearing this girl talk in the first place?
Because she's a freak.
You mean to tell me that all she needed was more people to push her through whatever defensive barrier?
Yeah,
I know.
Because if you have more people who agree with you to push through the door,
especially
you're
if one
gonna
of them
get
is
in.
white.
Exactly, you're gonna get in. That's how that works.
Yeah.
She was never
all
supposed to
these
get close
silly
enough.
freaks.
Yeah, exactly. She was never supposed to get close enough.
They didn't show people who weren't a part of the family, which would have made it more impactful about the world accepting these people. But it was
force your way in.
Right,
Yeah,
because
it was an in group of the exact same family.
that's a disease.
Yeah.
Like they think that they understand it better than the native people do. So much so that they were forced their way in the door and make it go their way. It's like she's like, "All right, here's some squids, nigga. Get out of my get out of my home.
Get the fuck out of my coral reef, bro.
They took our religion.
They took our planet.
They took our planet. Yeah.
I think I agree with I think I saw like a Twitter post about this. I completely agree with this statement of the like, hey, these movies, the only thing that's going to be memorable about these films is that James Cameron directed these films. That's it. And
that's all I remember.
That's all there too to remember. Not the characters, not the story. Besides how disgusting it is and how you're like, wow, this is bad. Besides that, there's nothing else to take away. Not even like meme. It's not even that memeable.
I know you're a furry, James Cameron.
Not even a good furry.
I know you're a furry.
I've seen. I've read better furry material.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
With that being said,
it's okay.
We can
James,
let's wrap this up.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you guys rate this movie? You guys better have thought of something good.
For real.
Like,
I haven't been even thinking.
y'all been hitting. We've been hitting on this fucking movie for 2 years.
I've been hitting it from the beginning.
I'll give this movie just the parallels of not letting everyone get out of the way and letting Homegirl do her thing and saving her people. That's like the biggest downfall of this movie, and I feel like they're never going to get to that. Like they're never going to get to that.
She's going to have another breakdown, and then Jigsaw going to bring
She's
her
going
back.
to keep having breakdowns because it's like you're trapped yourself in the system, baby. You trapped yourself.
He's gonna kill it like Jon Snow killed his aunt.
Poor Pocahontas. Right?
Yeah, exactly. You wanted this, and now I give this movie 4 white replacement theories out of 10 because this movie. I mean. The 5. Okay, I'll give it a 5. But the 5 points are solely because of just how technical and good it looks, and the people that worked to make it look as good. You know what I mean? Just sequences where they're swimming under the water, under the rocks and shit, and they're like in the water. All that shit looks fantastic. Just the technical points alone gives this movie a 5, but beyond how it looks, there's nothing there to reward it beyond that, other than just like the same like race play bullshit story he's been trying to sell us since the beginning, and I can't get down with it anymore. So I'm gonna give it a 5.
I'm gonna give it 6. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. 6 is gone. Big alien god faces.
No,
not even that. Damn. What about squids? What about alien control god squids?
How about you get one?
Fine. I'll give it 3 wasted fire try potentials.
Yeah,
out of 5 because like, how dare you make that shit the title of the film and not fucking use them? Fuck
right,
you
at all. Stick to the water shit.
All right.
After you did that already,
you're right.
You did that already. You showed the water shit
Why are we
already.
still seeing these people?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. That was like 3. Yeah. Fuck this movie. I went to go see Five Nights at Freddy's, and people.
And you didn't let people know.
He knows. He knows by now.
We clocked his ass.
He knows that we wouldn't know.
We clocked his ass.
We clowned the shit out of him and not gonna go see it.
How bad was it?
No, I mean, as a movie, yeah, it was bad, but it was better than this fucking movie because it didn't waste my fucking time, and it was a for Freddy fans, and it was great.
I'm glad. I'm actually happy.
I'm gonna give this movie 5 reverse racisms out of 10.
Yeah,
and at least the character in Five Nights at Freddy was self-aware enough to say fuck. Like there was that one blonde character from the first one. She became their friend or whatever, but she still had like more secrets and all this shit. At the end of the movie, he was like, "Fuck you, get away from my sister," and then walked away. At least they had the self-awareness to like actually like move away from like the problem. then continue to do the exact same thing. Like
continue to be in the exact same madness, fear,
like Nate
all
Terry.
over again.
Yeah, just like actually, like it's fine. He hugged me, so
yeah, he hugged me. So after
he used my children.
That is something. Every time he said something fucked up, I'm sorry, baby.
I know he's like,
I'm sorry.
hey, we gotta stick together, right? We gotta stick together, right? It's us
Yeah.
to the end, right? I'm like, oh my god.
after he just used his children as a way to tell him like, hey, don't be the white. They're fine. I'm white, so it's
don't
fine.
be racist.
Don't be racist.
I'm white, and
Get that hate out of your heart.
Yeah, but watch me stoke the fucking camp with guns, talking about. I spent an entire afternoon, instead of being with my family and my grieving wife, swimming under the ocean to grab guns so we could use them later for our final conflict. But don't have hate in your heart.
I'm not saying
What the fuck.
I'm not saying that kid was great or whatever or written well, but like what a horrible father that Jake Sully is. Just like your kid think he's hurting and shit, and all he does is doing military dad shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And the only time that he saw his son when it's like, I could use you for a tactical situation where I could survive a gunfight.
Or I
was
could
like,
blame you for the death
Jesus
of my other
effing
son.
Christ.
Yes, he said towards the end he was like, don't worry, you've proven yourself.
You've
and I'm not
proven
sorry for
yourself
how I
to me,
treated
son.
you. You've earned that. But you proved yourself, so it's fine, okay. But it was still your fault. Fuck
And the
you,
kid is
son.
very Jake Paul. His performance is very like Jake Paul, like.
It is Jake
And I cannot. I want to be down with the kids because the kids, they always use the kids to usher in like the new way. Like, no, we shouldn't be as like rigid. And I get that.
Together.
But also his delivery is so Jake Paul coded. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. So
Yeah.
I'm just glad it's over. The next time an Avatar movie comes out, I'll be a 50-year-old man, and I probably won't subject myself to.
Yeah, we'll finally say, actually, we're good. We'll rate the film without watching it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna
Looks like I'm the winner here.
No, really.
You are.
In terms of how time was spent, I can't disagree with you.
3.5 hours. Like, please cut more.
No.
Please.
I am
We
James
have
Cameron.
a budget to
God.
make, and we're gonna make it as long as it is.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys for joining us at another Thirst Quencher.
Thirst Quencher episode.
Yeah,
Episode.
There's
like that.
whatever.
I don't even know how to title this
we're
shit.
blurring the lines of what we do every day here.
I am blurred right
Avatar
now.
4 is certified bootleg material.
Yeah.
Certified bootleg
You heard it.
material.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. Make sure you follow us everywhere. The Thirst Quencher Pod. Follow me at _Uno, Instagram and X.
You can follow me at What's King Making on YouTube.
You can follow me at Stooge Prime on Twitter.
You can follow me at Art of Sumo on Instagram and Twitter. And despite not hearing anything about it today, keep reading comics. There are way more expressive mediums that you can get into. And
Read X-Men, please.
I think that you guys should spend more time doing that.
Go watch Derry.
Expedition
watch
33.
Fallout.
Earn those rewards, nerds.
Go
fun.
watch Five Nights at Freddy's.
Don't do that.
Do it. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
yeah.
And this is a message to Square Enix. Let me in!
No.
Let me in!
Nope.
No.
Final Fantasy 14, why is it so difficult?
Because you didn't buy enough NFTs.
You weren't there.
You didn't buy enough.
My character is 10 years old. Why can't I retrieve it? Sorry. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's okay. Bye. Peace out, nerds.
Peace out.